Hello.
What's up, fuckers?
We are back.
Yeah,
It's a Monday.
it's a Tuesday.
It feels like a
Oh,
Monday.
it's a Monday for
It's
everybody
Tuesday.
else. Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
drop
forgot.
episodes on
I
Mondays.
forgot. Yesterday was Victoria Day in Canada. In America, yesterday, as of today, when this episode comes out, I believe yesterday was Memorial Day. I don't know when this drops. No, today's Memorial
No,
Day.
we have no, we have another episode that's dropping that day. We already missed it. This is coming out the week after Memorial Day.
Oh fuck,
I just haven't edited it. I've been
that's what it is. Yeah, you've
yeah,
been busy.
I've been busy. Yeah, we'll get into that later.
Yeah. I've been
We'll
busy
start with
too.
funner topics.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so this will come out 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
Then,
I'll be getting my stitches out tomorrow.
nice.
Tomorrow, today, but
Of the
not
recording.
for me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
got it. That's funny. But yeah, so you went to that show.
Yeah, dude, it was a blast, man. Nick and we almost didn't go because I got part 2 of the implant. I got a fucking screw in my mouth and active stitches and shit, and then Nick just got that cyst removed from his fucking spine. So like both of us were like fucked
Yeah.
up, him more than me. But both of us,
Let's go to a metal show.
yeah, both of us really wanted to get out of the house. Got there, I upgraded our seats when we got there, so we had the balcony, so we had like a chill
Seats.
spot, which was smart because the floor, yeah, it got rowdy down there. But it was really cool, man.
Oh yeah.
Some dope bands. I bought you a drumstick.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to remember to bring it to your house, but it might be one of those things where it's like, yeah, I bought it a year ago and then finally remembered, you know.
We can throw it on the set.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking. So it was they were a band from Spain. Didn't listen to them too much before the concert because I wanted to go see Ladrones, like, and Nick wanted to go see
Yeah.
Bloodywood. But they were really good. And then Ladrones played. That was amazing. We talked a little bit kind of about that beforehand of like, you know, knowing I'm Mexican now and wanting to learn the heritage. Like, it was really cool to see all the people in the pit. Like, it was fucking vibe, man. People had Mexican flags and shit. Like, they were pouring tequila out at everybody, and like the lead singer
Party.
was
That's
like,
fucking awesome.
he would like speak Spanish, and then like the guitarist would translate some things, and then like the singer would say something in Spanish that you knew was kind of like a dig at what's going on in the world right now, and then the guitarist would go, yeah, like not translated. So I was like, that's fucking great, man. It was really cool. And then like, because it was
Yes.
it was a smaller, more like personal kind of show. Like we got to meet
St.
like,
Andrews, right?
yeah, we got to meet all the
Yeah.
bands down. Like, they had their merch in the shelter. We all got
Fuck
to meet the
yeah.
bands there. Like, chat with all of them like a little bit, you know. Like, it was really fucking cool. And then Bloodywood was like, their light show was fucking phenomenal. And like adding in like the Bollywood-esque music with metal was,
That's so cool.
yeah, it was dope, dude. Definitely good time to get out, you know. And then definitely smart to get the balcony seats. I think even going forward, I'm gonna fucking get those because, yeah, having seats and a bar and a bathroom,
Yeah.
dope.
I might start doing that now for like the Bill Murray shows and some of the other stuff, because it's at this point it really is just kind of difficult because Melissa's short. So like when we go to if it's just me, like, and depending on the price, I'll do the stand thing. But
Yeah.
like when I've gone to see shows at a balcony, it really does be like, all right, this is nice. Like, I can enjoy it and just sit, and I can
Yeah.
air drum more accurately.
Yeah, Believe me, there were moments too where like, and you know me at concerts, like I don't like to go in the crowd, but there were full on moments where I was like, damn, I wish I was down in that. But I'm also like, I would like it for 15 seconds,
Yes.
and then I would want to go outside and have a cigarette. I don't smoke anymore. Like, but it was cool as fuck, man.
The days.
Some of Nick's other buddies came too. I met a few of them, before, but really only hung out with Steve-O out of that group. So it was nice to meet a few of them, and then Nick and Teresa were also mentioning they want me to hang out with those people more, because I've mentioned on here and I've mentioned to other people, like, being single, I need to go out and mingle
Hang out.
and like hang out with friends that aren't married or dating
Yeah.
somebody. But Teresa was getting mad because it was like, yeah, Edie's going to be hanging out with shitty people. And I'm like, there might be some good people in there, like. So it was cool. They wanted me to meet those people because they're better people and they do like the same stuff we do and do go hang out and do things like. So it was nice. Very tired after the show. I drove. I went back to Nick's house and to prepare for D&D the following day because our characters were Miguel and Tulio. We watched Road to El Dorado and then like played that. We did the Luncheon and Dragons thing on Sunday. Really good food. It was all vegan, lactose free, or vegetarian, not vegan, because I think they used eggs. Dude, it was phenomenal. Like he made a lasagna with mushrooms in it, and I don't like mushrooms, but it was fucking good. Like,
I just made a lasagna for Laura.
okay,
That's a fun thing I can talk about. I had Laura over on Saturday, and because one, I haven't seen her in like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's just been, she moved in life, but life. So like, but I had her over for one to do that, but also to make her dinner to thank her for helping me out with the fraud, the license.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Identification theft. Which I forgot to ask her there if I still needed to do anything else. Because since they both called and said that we're taking it off your credit, I don't know if there's much more I need to do.
Yeah.
But yeah. They, I had her over and I made her lasagna and I was just like halfway through making it. And I was like, this is going to be like the first lasagna I've eaten that I made in like probably 3 years, because all the other lasagnas I made them for other people, and then they just told me they were really good, and I was like, cool. And then I was like, good. I ate it for 3 days because I had leftovers. But
yeah, I ticked off Teresa. Teresa did not find it funny. Nick found it funny. Remember that post I made of like, I need a lasagna and a girl with BPD? When they brought the lasagna out, I looked down at it and then I looked over at Nick and I was like, now I just need a girl with BPD. Like, Patrick, who ran the game and made the food, did not know of the joke.
that's so funny.
He was like, no, you don't, buddy. And then I explained the joke and he was like, oh, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, you do, buddy.
Yeah, and then Teresa was like, no, he doesn't need any more women like that. And I was like, but what if they keep making me lasagna? And then Patrick was like, you keep paying me to run these games, I will make you lasagna. And Teresa's like, yeah, see, you can get lasagna that way. And then he was like, also, you can invite girls with BPD. And I was like, hell yeah. Like,
it's like, but like, he can make me lasagna, but I want someone I can make lasagna sounds with.
yeah, which clearly we were all joking, but like it was funny because I was like, oh, that's a fucking callback if I've ever had one,
Yeah.
But it was a fun time, man. I want to get you to play one of those games for sure. Like I still want to do the Teresa and them did a all girls game where they it was basically like the theme was like a sleepover and they were like summoning demons and haunted house type shit, and then there's that meme where it's like girls at a sleepover and they're playing with the Ouija board, like trying to summon demons, but nothing's happening. And then it's like boys at a sleepover and they've all got guns. Like, who the fuck keeps summoning demons? So Nick and I really want to do an all boys game where we get everybody that was like either dating the girls that played, or like a me and a you, because we weren't dating any of them, but we're fun players, and we are the significant others of the people from that game. And while they were doing all their like sleepover demon shit, we were going to be playing Halo, but then we get transported into hell and we basically become Master Chief, Doom Guy, Solid Snake, like all of
That's
those.
sick.
And I'm like, that'd be so fucking dope, dude. I feel like I could eat you and Fred, and it'd be a blast. And then the dude makes really good food, so I know you would enjoy that.
Well, like honestly, for me now, it's kind of like so. It aligned with that front to yesterday. They released my union. They do a podcast, like I think once every couple weeks or so, when it's important. They dropped one yesterday, giving us an update on stuff. We went and voted to authorize a strike. They technically canceled it, but because they got the agreements that they needed, but like we authorized it anyways. But they so we're not probably going to for a while regardless, but they were telling us about the emergency status, the updates, because they said that
Oh yeah.
we are now we're down to, we have 4,000 units left to catch up on. We had 17,000 before. That's how many. When I said it was 14, it was 17, I guess. And that was exactly what they said in the podcast. So now we're down to 4,000. And they were saying right now it does kind of suck, but we're kind of trying to push management to get these units done as fast as possible. So working 2 shifts on Sundays and Saturdays and stuff like that, like it's going to continue, but we're doing it with the hope that we can get this caught up by July when we have they have a scheduled shutdown.
Yeah.
And so we want to be able to get to that point and announce, like, with the president's, the UAW, not the UAW president, but the plant president saying, we are ending the emergency status. It is now back to what it was. And it's just 2 Saturdays on, 1 off. So, like, at the very least, we know, like, we have a weekend coming up.
Yeah.
And they emphasize there, like, it is going to be 2 Saturdays on, 1 off for, like, a long time, because we are apparently still getting enough orders to require that amount of work. So they're like, we are going to consistently keep having overtime. We just want to get this to the point where you have a little more control over what your overtime is, and you're not, and they're going to be, and he said they're also going to be asking you to volunteer to work on those thirds. But yeah, so that's kind of nice to think, like, they're maybe around July or August, I can start being like, all right, I know I have this weekend off. I can do some things.
You know what's funny? I won't.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it shouldn't be too bad. There might be some weekends where, like, I will work longer, but it will be 12 days on, 2 days off. 12 days on, 2 days off, unless it gets, like, it might get hectic because we're switching from EVs to gas. We're basically doing an entirely new model in half the time that we normally do it. Like, several new models in half the time that we normally do it. So it's going to be like, instead of getting 15 days to work on something, we're going to get like 8. And like, there probably will be some times where it's like, yeah, this is supposed to be my weekend to go home, but I'm gonna not. But I'll be in Oregon, so it won't be too bad. Like,
well, also I assume at that point they might give you overtime pay or something extra for working.
Well, I get overtime, but then I would also get, like, I've had it a few times where it was like I didn't go home for like a one of my weekends to go home, and they don't pay you per diem for that weekend because you're going home. You don't need per diem. But when they extend you
Yeah.
out, you wind up getting that per diem, and then, you know, the phone cost and more laundry pay. So yeah, I would get more money, you know, and obviously overtime too. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be fucking hectic, buddy.
Yeah. It's I'm just looking forward to, like, I'm still gonna have overtime, but like it's gonna be nice to be like, all right, cool, we can chill a second here and have a planned weekend. Because I would like to be able to be like, all right, cool, I have had like 1 or 2 weekends where I'm good and I've caught up,
Yeah,
and then I can be like, all right, let's try and rough schedule a session,
yeah.
like a one shot session somewhere. You know, might go late, whatever, but like,
Well,
it'd
Patrick's
be fun.
games. I got to double check with Teresa. I'm gonna ask because he had one availability in August and one availability in October. Um,
Okay. Also, we gotta plan a boys trip at some point.
oh, 100%. I mentioned that
Like,
to
we
Nick.
gotta do that.
I mentioned that to Nick too because like he and I were talking about like I brought back up the needing to go hang out with people and blah 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 and like
Yeah.
get out and mingle, but I was also like, I kind of don't want to do that because shitty people. But I'm like, you know, a boys trip would be dope. And I mentioned we talked about the cabin that Katie used to throw a birthday party at. We talked about the one boys trip I went on with all the other Ohio guys. And I was like, it'd be really dope to do that with like a smaller group, like because he goes to C2 and they asked me to start going too, which would be cool. That's a con, so I could go party with good people at a con like I used to. But I was like, I also kind of want to go to the fucking woods, like you know, like
Well, that was it. It's kind of like, well, like, for a boys trip, like, I don't, what would we do? Like, where would we go? Because like, there is part of me that's like, I think it would be fun to like go hang in the woods, but like, I guess I think it'd be cool if we went, got like an Airbnb,
yeah,
buy a place in the woods, and then like still close enough to somewhere that we can still go do some fun stuff, and then go back and like relax at the woody place, have a fire or something.
yeah. I was also thinking
Like,
like
that'd be
I
fun.
mentioned it a few times, like going to the Ren Fair. Do the whole day at the Ren Fair, pub crawl, like the whole nine. Get an Uber back to like a campground or an hotel Airbnb, something out there, and then fucking vibe. Like, get all the boys together with swords. Like, you know?
Well, that's the problem. Is like, at that point, I'm probably spending as much on the sword as I would on the entire boys trip.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Or, but it would also be cool. Like, I mentioned that, and then I was like, I have wanted to rent a villa at Kalahari and do like my own mini colossal con with a small group of people, like do it for my birthday or something. We all go to the Kalahari. You can cosplay if you want to. You don't have to, but there's a water park. We have the villas, so it's like an Airbnb next to a fucking water park. Like,
Okay.
you know, I think
Huh.
that would be, especially with us getting older, I feel like that might be the vibe to go with. Is like, yeah, we go to the water park, we have fun, go on the rides, go eat the shitty food, have probably too much to drink. But
Yeah.
if you start feeling a little weird, one, we have the villa you can go back to and rest, or get in the fucking lazy river, get in the hot
So
tub,
like,
you know?
it does sound good, but like, uh, I definitely want to smoke. And so I don't know if you're able to smoke on the Villa Property.
I will.
Like, that's why I thought Airbnb. So at the
Yeah.
very least, like, if it's a place that we drive to, because that was another thing I thought about too. Like, do we fly,
Yeah.
or
Or do a
do we
full
want
road
to
trip, yeah.
and do like a fun, like, okay, we're going here, but like we're gonna hit 1 or 2 little fun stops on the way to that place. Like, I think it'd be fun to find, if like, I guess I thought like, if you, because since you mentioned woods, like Kentucky, to go do the whiskey
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
trail,
Yeah.
and we could get like a cool Airbnb in the woods outside of like Louisville, so it's still like woodsy, close to all the cool things, but then we can still like go to I'll just bring my stuff there, but like we can drive and hit one like a cool diners, drive-ins and dives somewhere,
Yeah.
make a detour, go do that, and then like because it's a 6 hour drive, so like we can make essentially driving there a bit of a longer day,
Yeah.
hit like a fun place to have some drinks,
I think that'd be a
and then go
vibe.
back to
Yeah. I think that'd be cool. Like I was thinking of like a spot we could go where we wouldn't have to drive anywhere. So we not
that
necessarily
too.
driving there would be cool. I mean, when we get there, like
Then Uber from the place.
yeah, Uber from the place and like I was also thinking like Kalahari would be a cool like relaxing one for us because it's a fucking
Yeah.
water park. Like we can go in the
Yeah.
lazy river if we're fucking sore. We can go in the hot tub if our knee is busted, like
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know.
and by the way, when I say like doing the Bourbon Trail, like I don't mean like schedule doing a bunch of stuff. I mean like there's just gonna be a lot of cool like whiskey places to have
Yeah,
like some
yeah.
cool drinks and speakeasies, and then like decent like good southernish food.
Yeah,
Like
that's one thing I like
that
too. Sorry, I'm
it, and it's
cutting you
good
off. Go.
drivable.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
I was gonna say that's another thing I like too is like Kalahari would be a cool option because it's like yeah that we're going there head empty, have some
Chill in a
drinks,
full pool.
chill in a
That's
pool.
true.
Like if we went somewhere else, I would be like, all right. If we did Kentucky, I was gonna say we each pick like one thing we want to go do. If
Yes.
we did
Both
Kentucky,
times, yeah.
yeah, if we did Kentucky, it'd be like, yeah, I'm down for just the Bourbon Trail, so I got nothing else. So it's like, yeah, that is the one thing we need to hit. Everything else would be like we're walking downtown or some shit. And we're like, oh, that looks cool, and then just
Yeah.
fucking go in and see it. Yeah,
Well, that's the thing with Louisville specifically. Like, that would be the thing is like choosing which town we want to go to because
Yeah.
like Louisville is pretty much it is the Bourbon Trail. The one strip is just like fucking 12 different bourbon places that you can do tours at. So like realistically, if we were doing that, it'd be more like go to Frankfurt where there like was I think there's like one or two places close to it, but it's a cool little small town. It's got a bunch of good food. The one essentially liquor store that has a liquor license counter so you can just sip a bunch of good whiskeys there.
yeah, yeah.
Like that was the one place me and Jake went to, and we tried Double Double, the Woodford Double Double for the first time, and we were like, holy fuck, this is good. It was just like we stumbled on this place. We're like, oh, there's a bunch of liquor in there, and then like, we walked in and we looked to our right, and it was one of those places that went way longer to that direction, and there was just a counter there. I was like, oh, and they were just serving. I was like, oh shit, like this is a bar liquor store.
Hell yeah, man.
But like there was some cooler stuff. But also like I think it'd be fun if we did something like even like maybe even Virginia, like or Charleston or like some fun like woodsy area that would have like a variety of cool things to do. Because
Yeah,
again, Kentucky, I just thought that because it's fun because bourbon, but like
yeah. And
it's only really bourbon.
I
So
mean,
I'd rather probably have variety.
variety would be cool, but also like I'm thinking like we all need to
Chill. Also
relax.
chill
Like
variety.
we need some rest and relax. Like
Oh, again, I'm not
Yeah.
talking about doing a lot of things. I'm talking
No,
about
no,
like,
no,
cool,
I
go
agree.
have some
So, like,
drinks at a bar and then sit,
I think like
get to a campfire.
if we went somewhere where it was like, yeah, there's cool food, cool bar, fire. Like if we went somewhere with a cabin, like
Pure vibes.
that's it. Like if this was us, 10 years ago,
Oh God, yeah,
Like-
different trip.
it'd be like, fuck yeah, we're going kayaking. We're fucking doing jello shots and yeah, I'll smoke weed with you today. Like, like we're getting
Yeah,
fucked.
no.
Like, but now it's like, yeah, every time I think of the Kalahari, my original, when I first wanted to do it was like, we're fucking throwing a Buffalo House Rager, like
At the villa.
at the villa. We're fitting 100 people in that bitch. And now I'm like, that lazy river sounds dope.
Oh yeah.
Like,
No, honestly, like at this point, like I guess I could definitely bring my pen and sneak it. That I don't. I guess I've never seen the villa, so when I think about it, because it's owned by Kalahari, I just think of like it's probably got cameras at it, so you can't smoke weed at it because
I
it's not legal in Ohio. I don't think.
yeah, I think they have cameras outside. I don't believe they're allowed to have cameras inside. It's the same as a hotel. Like you
Well,
can't have
but then
cameras in
at
my room.
that point, but that's the thing is I can't smoke inside because then you get a smoking fine because they'll be able to,
Yeah, you would have
they
to
might be able
find
to tell.
you'd have to find a way to hide it. I will say,
If I could do edibles, it wouldn't even be a
yeah,
problem, but I can't. So I do have to like.
I will say the villa party that I've gone to at Colossal, there was definitely weed. There was also cocaine and a bunch of other shit. So like
Yeah,
you could
that's
smoke
fair.
there as long as you're not like, fucking blowing weed into the curtains or it's not loud enough that the people around can smell the weed.
Yeah. No,
Or we just go to
I
the
guess like
car.
that's fair. I
Yeah.
guess I just always like when I'm thinking of like boys trip, I'm like it's for like really specifically for like me and you. I think it'd be I
Yeah.
want to like be for both of us to be able to find that like perfect like I want to bring like go get like actual flower bud at a legal place and just like problem is like a lot of the places we might want to go it's not so like
Yeah.
we'll see how that works. Worst case, I just don't, and I just drink out of mine.
Hey,
But like,
like I haven't brought drugs across a border.
I guess it's more so if we're going to a place where we fly there.
Yeah, flying would be
No.
the issue. Yeah.
Driving, we can manage. I think.
I also
Some
think it
things.
would be like depending on how long it takes for us to fucking do a boys trip. Like if it's just me and you, we could fucking make a drive. Like, but also I feel like the longer this takes, it's gonna be like, let's bring Jake, let's bring Nick. Like
Yeah.
get
To
a
be
couple
fair,
of the
I
other
probably would
cool
keep
boys.
it that.
Yeah,
I I wouldn't want it to be too many people. Because it's also, I feel like it's just going to be an extended weekend.
yeah.
Like, I'll just be like, we
That's
pick a
all it would be.
weekend and
Take
do
a
like
Friday and a Monday
take-
off, and yeah,
Yep. Use Monday to drive back home. Be like, all right, we're good. But like, because that's where part of it's like, all right, well, it would be cool to just fly there, so we don't have to worry about like a long ass travel. We just fly in.
yeah.
More than likely, it's just like 3 hours, 4 hours. Like, I don't think we're going to the other side of the country, unless the redwoods. No, I can't go there. I couldn't go there. Melissa
I
would
was
be
gonna
pissed
say
at me.
I have always wanted to go to that, but that's like a not saying we can't go on a date on the boys trip, but I'm like that's a date.
Oh,
Like that's
Star Wars.
We go to Star
It's
Wars.
where they film. It's that no. What I'm saying is the redwoods is where they filmed the Ewok scenes for Star Wars.
No,
That's why
sorry,
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just I actually feel like I'd be terrified of it.
Giant trees.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like that said, like I have talked about it with Melissa, and she really wants to go there. So I'm like, all right, I think I want to go somewhere that she's also not going to be really upset if I go there.
Yeah.
Because she's only gone to places outside of like, I mean, when her and Rachel went on their girls trip, like that's a very girly trip anyways. I want to go there, but like it's also super girly thing. That's fine. Boston, they were there because they got stuck.
Yeah.
And we do want to go there. So like I can't, but like also she went to Nashville and I'm like, I'm not super like, it'd be cool to go to Nashville, but it's not a huge bucket list.
Yeah.
If she was doing a girls trip going somewhere where like I really wanted to go, that's where I'd be like, hey, I don't care if you're doing a girls trip. Your boy's coming. I'll throw a dress on. I'll make some homophobes uncomfortable wherever we're going.
Yeah.
And you can let me be the crazy drunk girl you got to keep a hold of because I'll just be wandering by myself, getting into trouble and hijinks.
Yeah. I was going to say same thing with the boys trip. Like if we wind up going somewhere cool and Melissa wants to tag along, fucking tag along. Like be one of the
Yeah.
boys. Like We'll go to the gym in the morning and just lift a bunch of weights.
Yeah, I'm kind of in this like, even like at trying to plan it out. Like I don't know how many people to bring on it because like I've always thought about it. At least this first one, just me and you, because
Oh,
we've
yeah,
never
yeah.
done a trip together, and I've always thought that'd be like a fucking blast. But then you're like,
Or
once you start
or
bringing
it
in
would
people, it does sound
explode.
fun. Like I mean, you're just using a thesaurus for the word blast. But like,
Yeah, yeah. No, I was referencing like the friendship didn't make it out of the vacation, like those type of
oh
memes. Like we'd be 100% fine, but it's always funny seeing like the videos where they like day one they're doing their cute little like hold hands outfit changes, and then day two hold hands outfit changes, and then day three it's just one person and it's like, oh.
yeah, no. I mean, dude, me and you lived together practically for like
Yeah.
4 years before I started dating Melissa. Like, yeah, we.
Yeah, like we practically lived together, and then we did
I
live
mean,
together.
no, we did live together.
Yeah.
Actually, we did live together.
Like practically
Yeah.
I was over constantly and you were over constantly, and then we
Yeah,
wound up
and
just
then
living together.
yeah, after I started dating, then we were living together at some point.
Yeah.
Like it was no, we're good. So I was like, I think it'd be if just the two of us like kind of went and had like a best friend boys adventure, cause like once you but like once you as soon as you say like Nick and Jake, I'm like, well fuck, like
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm like it would be a blast to just be me and you, but I'm also like I'm thinking logically. Like I'm like
yeah.
we are already
When
so
can you do another boys
yeah,
trip?
like we're already so busy. Like you're married now,
Yeah.
potentially having children eventually one day. Like
Yeah, well, that's the fun part about this whole thing too. Is just like for the listeners, we have not conceived, and that is not a lie part either. Like we're not even close to that. But like the fact that is a possibility
yeah.
is like we're whenever that happens ends up being like, all right, well now I have a time limit.
Yeah, that's
Like I gotta get this.
that's priority.
That's
one.
kind of also where I want to get. I want to do that before I worry about having a time limit on it.
Yeah.
For the most part, like
That's why when I say I'm thinking logically, I'm like, yeah, me and you going to something, just me and you. Obviously, that's the dream, the goal. It would be dope. But I'm also like,
but
we might be able to do that this year. And then what's next year
But-
gonna be like? Are we gonna be able to do
Yeah.
another one and bring more people in? Because like, truth be told, I want to hang out with Jake more. I also want to
Yeah.
get Nick to hang out with you more because I'm like,
yes,
these are dope people. Like they need to fucking merge. That way it's not like whenever I get married in 10 years, you guys are hanging out for the fourth time, you know, like
no, I do think like honestly, like if we well, also 4 is a good number.
yeah.
It doesn't. I think keeping it if we keep it at us, and now we're just talking about a boys trip on this podcast. But like if we keep it at just the 4 of us, like it makes solid sense for like literally like going to a restaurant. You fill 4 seats in a booth. Like
Yeah.
Once you start getting past 4,
It gets
more
yeah.
difficult.
And then there's space in a car. Like obviously I got enough fucking rental
Yeah,
points where
that too.
if we rented a car, we're getting a fucking SUV. We would have space for 7. But if there's 4 of us going, everybody has a seat. The back seat can be for shit. The trunk can be for shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you bring more people in, then it's like you just got too much in there. Like it would be really cool to do a bigger outing. Like that boys trip to the cabin was awesome. There was like fucking 20 of us and it was super chill, super fun, but like it was just at a cabin.
lot.
We were getting drunk and starting a fire and then making
I think
food.
if we're doing like a big boys trip, I think like what we should do is plan it around going to the LARP and be like, hey, like,
Yeah.
we're getting like, fuck it. Hey, Mark, you're coming. Like, hey, Brennan, you're coming. Like, we're getting all the dudes that were like, hey, this would be a sick fucking. Well, Mm. That's the problem. Is I think Melissa would want to join that. So that's
Well,
like,
I was about to
but
bring that
again,
up too, because like
we
if we
could
did
do
a,
that,
if we
but-
did a bigger one, which I didn't mention, I didn't mention Fred in the small
that too.
boys trip, but if we did a bigger one, like if we did the LARP thing, Fred for sure invited, Mark for sure
Fuck
invited.
yeah.
Guess who has to come
Yeah.
with them? Chrissy and Jen. Melissa would want to go. I don't know if Chrissy would want to go LARPing. I know for a fact Jen goes. Like,
Yeah.
Teresa might want to
Well,
go
that's-
too. Like, it would be like,
then
open it up.
But then it's not a. But then it's like, but then it gets be like, all right, well now let's just plan a LARPing tour if we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
That's the hard part. It's just like, all right, well now what do we do that none of our girlfriends are gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, hey. Our wives are just fucking like, hey, bullshit.
Truth be told, I think the bigger boys trip will be my bachelor party.
You're not wrong.
Like, it'll be like, hey, I want to go to do this thing. Like,
Yeah,
it will
fair.
be the Ren Fair camping. That's what I want.
Oh no, that'd be sick.
Like,
Honestly, that would be a good boys trip.
yeah.
Just to all the boys go on a Ren Fair trip, and we're just walking around, go do some fun shit, hang out, get drunk.
And like the girls can come with that too. Like go to the Ren Fair, like that'd be fine, but it would be like boys only pub crawl. We'll meet up at Guinness later. Like,
We wherever it is, we will get in there Friday, like Thursday night. Friday is a fucking full day of like Ren Fair, getting drunk, all that. Saturday we go do something randomly dumb that we're all gonna regret because we're gonna be hungover, and then Sunday we go back to the Ren Fair to tell them how much we regretted what we did on Saturday and have a good time at Ren Fair on Sunday, and then Monday we fly.
yeah, that would be what it is. And we would every time I go to Ren Fair, I'm either a bard or a rogue. So the thing that we regret, I'm gonna fucking lie and make it even worse. Like, it's gonna be like, oh, we went kayaking. I'm gonna be like, Brandon killed a guy. No, like,
I just rolled a 2 and a 1.
that's fine. The episode pre-episode started out a little rough, buddy. Like,
Yeah, that's the pre. Yeah, and say, well,
roll two more. Go ahead and roll. I still got a little bit of that. I was gonna go get another drink.
no, I made good drinks. This is it's a Blanton's Manhattan. I decided to go a little bit of blasphemous with what I was drinking this episode
Why?
because of what we talked about prior that I will get into in a second now, because we are at the point that everyone has stopped. That is not important to us. Stop paying attention.
Let me go get another drink. I don't want another Truly, so I'm gonna go get some whiskey and Dr. Pepper.
Oh, that's fair.
Entertain the fuckers.
Yeah. So yeah, we definitely talked a lot prior to this. We had a solid 30-40 minute conversation. So to set it up even more while he's gone, again, decided to go a little blasphemous. I made a Blanton's Manhattan. It's just Blanton's bitters in vermouth. And this is just straight up the Penelope Havana, because it's really nice and smooth to sip on. But the reason I grabbed these nicer whiskeys, now he's back in frame, is
I can hear you too. My headphones are like really loud.
Loud. I figured you could, but yeah, I'm going to have to cut off my mom on probably this coming Friday. Again, this is 2 weeks after at this point. Well, almost a week, because Friday to the Monday that it comes out, it'll have been almost a week. But yeah, I'm not gonna get into. I don't want to get into all the details. The people that are close to me, if I talk to you in person, I'll inform you. Actually, I think we kind of talked about it because it was we did talk about it to Brennan and Ivy. They know.
Yeah, and I did fill Teresa and Nick in too, because it was after D&D, and I was like, oh shit, and we were ironically talking about very similar shit. Like,
oh yeah, but without getting into a bunch of the details, it got worse. My wife went to a wedding shower for my cousin who came out as lesbian and is very happy now. Which was another, didn't say this prior to this, but that was another main reason why we still let her go after the whole like not talking to my mom thing. Was like, all right, well, I also really want to, we wanted to support Deanna because of essentially my other side of the family not being as supportive and none of the other family members being there except for my cousin who showed up with my mom.
Yeah, yeah.
And then my mother proceeded to cold shoulder my wife, and then when my wife confronted her about being not nice to her for not causing a problem with her, she berated her. And I'm like, all right, well, you have now, without getting into every detail, it's the final straw. I cannot take that in my life anymore, and I'm gonna have to cut it. And it's
shitty.
It's rough, buddy.
Yeah, it's shitty, man.
By the way, because of the timing of these episodes, we probably shouldn't record Thursday. So I actually have update, and because again we have 2 episodes, we're good for the next 2 weeks. I'm just thinking about this now. Obviously, as you can see, next week I can tell you how I feel about it.
Yeah, I
we'll
will
see how it goes.
I'll have fun stuff to talk about too, because I'm on since it's Memorial Day weekend, when I go home this week, I'm gonna go to my parents' house, hang out with my dad and everything, and I'm gonna fill them in on the stuff too, because like,
yeah, of course.
One, I want them to know what's going on with our lives, and 2, it's gonna also be like a bit of a litmus test. Like, I can't have kids right now. Maybe reverse it, but I want to be like, hey, what are your views on some of these things? Like, I think mine are definitely way more open to changing, but like,
well, that again, like kind of a little bit to what we talked about before, like it yeah, fucking I don't give a shit. The main problem was my mom's become like racist, and I've soft mentioned that before, but like she's also, the main sticking point here is that she's like weirdly obsessed with trans people, and can't get past thinking that we're gonna have a trans child, and has said it to me in the fight that she doesn't want to fall in love with our child and have to unlove it because it transitions. And then like I said that, I told Melissa that's one of the things she said, all that jazz, and then she went to the wedding shower, and in my mom berating Melissa, she mentioned that word for word the way I told it to her. And for Melissa, it was like, holy fuck, like she really
is that with her whole chest. Yeah,
it hit her like a bat. Like, holy fuck, like this is, she's just not, it's dumbfounding to her because her parents are not like, they're religious, but they're like actually happy, nice religious, where they like, again, we don't have the same views, but they really are in a point of like, hey, if this is hurting someone, no, like that's, I would like, again, I'm still trying to give the benefit of the doubt in case for some reason she listens to this, in which if I can find it out, I'm a blocker. But like,
no, I will say, don't block on this, because it is important. I've talked shit about George. I've talked shit about, like, I want them to hear it. Like, it's less of talking shit, and it's more of a mini therapy session with the bro, but we're also posting it on the internet. So it's like, we have no fear of the opinion we're putting out there. Like, if we are incorrect or wrong, like, correct us, educate us a little, but like, Don't block her.
But yeah,
I have the same view on George. Like I haven't mentioned it often on here or to people, but like that's my big brother. I want him to come around
Yeah.
and be cool, and I hope one day he does. You know, but like
same.
right now he's a piece of shit. Like, and I'm cutting
Yeah.
him off for my sake. You know, I can't put up with it. Some of the
It's
shit he said, some of the shit she has said, like it's unfortunate, and we're hopeful they come around. But
yeah, it's either way, it's all messed up and it's sad because at this point, since I have not cut her off, I haven't. My brother has not talked to me since I had a fight with her, and like my brother's right leaning, but I would not even close to think that he is as right leaning as my mom is at this point. I mean, especially seeking like he still hangs out with like me and my friends. Like we talked about this prior to this. Like he's pretty level headed. He's logical. You can talk to him in a good way. It's not, we don't agree on all the things, but like he's reasonable. He's not closed minded yet.
yeah,
Like he's, so I'm just at this point of things, I'm just kind of hoping like he doesn't cut me off because I still love him. And like, again, we disagree on things, but I still love him. So I'm kind of hoping,
yeah,
again, it might be same thing with my mom. I'm hoping a couple years go by, maybe some things are learned or evidence is given to like make some corrections and thoughts, and on either way, whatever. If for some reason like the evidence comes out and
yeah. If something comes out
but-
where trans people are demons,
well, not even
maybe.
I'm more
Like-
talking about like
yeah,
I guess
yeah.
I'm more talking about the Epstein stuff. Like it really was like an AI generated thing, but it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah,
It is not. There's thousands of evidence of. But yeah, it's pretty just one of those like it's weird to like actually be at this point in my life where I once she started getting down this road, unfortunately I kind of was like, oh god damn it, like I'm scared for like how far she might go into it.
mm-hmm.
Cause like the first, like when she voted for Trump the first time and it was fine. I was like, all right, whatever, I get it. Like you don't like Hillary, I don't blame you on that. And now it just like the it's been bad. And then she had her heart attack. I said that to you prior, and it got even worse. And I know that's not uncommon for people that have heart attacks and have a thing where it affects your brain.
Yeah,
And it can it causes more aggression towards the things you believe or don't believe. And because like she's never like, again, like she's not even like against necessarily like the whole Deanna getting married to a woman like lesbian thing. She's just out of nowhere been like hyper no trans thing. Like we don't have a child and she was yelling about us having a 14-year-old transitioning. I'm like, dog, 14 is like long enough to have like watched our child grow to a point that like just for like if I'm going on extremes, like if we have a son and it ends up being like I want to wear dresses, only hangs out with girls, does a lot of female type stuff, or have a girl that is like constantly beating the shit out of boys and playing football, like just like it's gonna be like, okay, like I'll have watched it grow, and at a point I will judge how much I've seen to be like, all right, yeah, like it's this, or like give it a little longer.
yeah. And I will also, prime example, I was the boy who liked dresses and hanging out with girls. Like that was me, man. Like if I was growing up around now, so many of my family members would be like, "Oh fuck, he's trans," because they thought I was gay. People still think I'm gay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I like wearing a dress. It fucking makes my muscles look huge, dude. Like it's toxic masculinity at its finest. Like
The fucking I've always honestly forgotten about that part. I just always love the fact that like my balls have so much air.
That too. Like
It's
mine,
so nice.
mine was like same
No
with when
restrictions.
same with when I wore merch for you guys. When to wear the girl's shirt, that shit stops right here and it cuffs and like right there. Same with the maid outfit.
It's the male equivalent of buying a shirt the size too short.
Yeah, it
Like-
looks great. My legs are
Yeah.
phenomenal. I can't show them off in pants. You know what I can show them off in? A fucking skirt. Like,
It was so funny, like, because my legs are, I mean, you know, my calves and all that shit.
we can see your legs. Well, I can. I don't know if you cut and frame, but yeah.
But like, I had a coworker randomly, like, she was like, it's so funny that like, because I started wearing actual jeans into work, and she's like, I gotta commend you to the fact you're wearing like legit like good jeans in here. I just bought. I went on Reddit, looked up manufacturing pants.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're like, these are Welder's pants. They're good. And I was like, sick. So I bought those, and they were only like $50 a pair. So I was like, all right, I can deal with that for work jeans. I'm gonna wear literally every single day. They are good, but she was like, good on you for like getting like legit good jeans in here. And then I was laughing about it. I was like, I had to like make sure I had to do so much research for these specific jeans because my legs are too big. And she was like, yeah, you can still tell in those fucking
Yeah.
jeans that your fucking legs are still like your calves.
Yeah.
And that said, again, this is a 56-year-old woman, so like
She wants to take. She wants to take. I get it. We're
mean,
not.
she does,
We're
but,
not.
like-
We're not ageist on this set. Grandma can get it.
Yeah, she's well, it's so funny. It's like I am definitely trying to do all of I can to do the like ignorance to it.
I do the same.
She's
yeah.
she's it's so funny, but like she was either way, like the fact that it was about the jeans, I was laughing about it because I was like, because that said, I also work with a lot of like really old people that wear like really shitty fucking
Oh,
jeans
yeah.
around just because they're. So she was like, good on you for like getting like good legit like work jeans.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't wearing those for a while.
Dude,
But like, yeah, it was funny.
Similar thing. My work pants are baggy. Like I want pocket
Yeah.
space.
Oh,
and then,
they're baggy.
Like my legs are also big, so finding good quality pants that I want to wear to work difficult. Job gives me pants, I'm gonna wear those. But on travel days, I often will wear my regular pants, and I've had that a couple times where people are like, "Dude, your fucking legs! Like, are you wearing skinny jeans?" And I'm like, "No, like you can see they fit on the thighs," and they're like, "They don't fit on the calves," and I'm like, "No, I have to pick and choose." Do I want them to fit on the calves or do I want them to fit on the thighs? Like, they make pants
that's what I
fucking
said.
weird, man.
I was like, I can't wear pants a lot. I usually wear shorts, and if I wear pants, they have to be some version of relaxed fit because my calves are too big to fit in
Yeah.
anything else that's comfortable.
Like, I can't wear boot cut.
No, that doesn't
yeah.
work at all.
Everyone
At all.
says get boot cut. I'm like, dude, boot cut's the worst out of them. Like, it's awful.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. I have to get relaxed fit pretty much. But I will move our end to this question.
Yeah.
So I do. We are at about 1 hour, so we are. I think.
Yeah, we're at on my timer like 55 minutes. We talked for a little bit, but we're roughly there. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, yeah, we talked for like 40 minutes prior to recording.
I mean, we started this call at 3:17 and it is now 4:51. So like,
Yeah.
there's a lost tape we didn't record that y'all fuckers can't see.
Oh yeah. No, I gave him the deets.
Yeah.
But anyways, this almost refers close to like what we were talking about before. Which American landmark would you like to see most? I if I'm thinking of like specific a landmark, it's either Grand Canyon or the Redwoods.
Yeah, weirdly my brain is saying Grand Canyon, but like it would be impressive and cool, but I don't really care. Like it sounds
thing is, like,
shitty, but
there's-
I'm like It's just a big thing that I feel like all of us have to see being from America.
You know what? How about this? Technically, the Americas includes Mexico, Canada, and South America. So, I'm going to say the giant crater that killed the dinosaurs.
I went elsewhere. I was like, fucking Big Jesus. That's what I want to go see.
Oh, Rio de Janeiro?
Yeah. But also the giant crater. And what is that? Not Czechoslovakia. Checo Khan? No, that's the dude from El Dorado.
It's somewhere in between like Mexico and South America. Like it's towards the bottom end of that strip.
Yeah.
Like it hit in the middle or part where it expanded from the water and all that. But like, yeah, if we're going that, it's going to be either that or again including South America, like the Aztec temples.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. Like that, the Amazon.
I wouldn't want to see the Amazon. It's scary. A lot of things can kill you in there.
I guess, like, to me, okay. See the Amazon as in fly over it,
Fly
look at a
over
bunch
it
of
would be
stuff,
sick,
land on a couple cool spots, fly back out, be like, cool, I've seen a chunk of the Amazon.
Yeah.
Outside of that, it's like, yeah, okay, like go see a bunch of the temples, maybe cool, get like a secret cool tour of inside the temple where you're not supposed to go a lot of time. Accidentally set off a booby trap.
Or
go back,
set it off on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know what's gonna happen. Boom,
Hey.
fire. Like, what the fuck?
I think
Oops.
I think those would be cool options. The crater for sure. The Grand Canyon would be cool. Like I said, that's
It actually would.
that's a thing we all have to see, but that's like that's an everybody thing in America. But I want to go see Jesus. Like that statue. I don't know why. Maybe it's the autism. I saw it when I was a kid, and I was like, "That's fucking cool." Like he's just out there.
Like
Like
it is a cool place. Like, I think of that, and I just think, like, oh, cool, it'd be cool, some good food.
yeah. It'd be sick.
But, like, yeah, no, if I'm thinking, I guess, yeah, if we extend it past the United States of America, either the crater or the Aztec temples.
You know what we could do? We bring some dino nuggets, and we eat them at the crater.
Honestly, that would be hilarious.
Right.
Get an adapter that we can plug in an air fryer into a carport
I have one.
and fry some air nuggets.
I think it'd be awesome. And then just there's a guided tour. We're just sitting there eating dino nuggets in the crater.
Tour guide, do you want a dino nugget?
Yeah.
Join the irony.
I think it'd be dope
Oh my
as hell,
God.
man.
And then, second question. What do you think is the ideal age?
69.
And nice.
No, I
No, I was
actually,
laughing.
weirdly enough, I think 30, dude. Like, I'm starting to feel a little more rundown now, but like, I don't know. Like, I felt, no, actually, no, I feel stronger now.
I feel like it's 40.
Yeah.
I feel like it's 40. I feel like it's a solid middle ground between, like, you are still young, but you still, like, hopefully,
Yeah.
realistically have still another roughly 30 to 40 years left of your life. You've learned enough that you can probably, like, still have a good head on your shoulders, do some good things, but, like, not take it for granted.
Yeah.
I feel like 40, you really start to be like, all right, evaluation. More.
Yeah. I get that. Like,
Well, but that's also like,
I'm honestly, I'm thinking 35. Like, cause like I
You're
was
not wrong.
I was thinking 30 because I was like, oh, I'm starting to feel a little more
Shit, I got a
rundown,
year.
but like, I do I'll cheers with you, buddy. Are you doing a shot because you're fucking old? I'll pour one too. I was also gonna say like
little baby tester.
the best age is the Iron Age because that's where you unlock legions in Civilization 2.
Cheers. Yeah, I forgot the tap.
Yours is a sipper, mine's not. So take your time with it. Well, yeah, I mean, this is also, we haven't hit 35 yet. Maybe 35 is gonna suck and 30 is great, but like, I have noticed like I'm getting the old man strength a little bit, and like I'm definitely more confident in myself, which therapy, getting more financially well off, maybe 40 will be better. But I'm hopeful for 35. Like,
yeah, I guess that's another part of the part about being when you're 40 is like more than likely like you've generally got a solid living situation. Like by 40 you will have a home.
oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well, I have a home. It's where the heart is. It's in Oxford and East Point and Cadillac and Oswego and Parsons, not in Canada.
in London, in Tokyo.
It's everywhere I've been this year. No, but no, I agree with what you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
there will be more of that stability, hopefully, as you age. Like anybody listening, like,
Yeah. I guess true situation is more of what I meant at 40. Like
Yeah.
you have a real generally have a very solid ground. We will.
yeah,
At least
and
the two of us.
I do
Between the
think
two
you
of us.
also you have more of a solid understanding of yourself by then. Like,
Yeah.
again, I'm saying therapy has helped out a lot getting to where I feel now, and then like, working on myself, working on job shit, friendships, relationships, etc. So 35 I'm hopeful for, but 40 sounds dope because that'll be 10 years of working on myself.
Yeah, it'll be weird. For me, it's like once I've always thought about my 40s in a weird way because my dad died at 41, almost 42. So like once I actually hit 42, I'm going to be like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I officially lived longer than my dad.
Yeah.
And that'll be a weird thing. And that can mention my yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. I've done not on as somber of a note, but I often compare myself to like, what was my dad doing at a certain age? What was my mom doing? What was my grandpa doing? Like, and I did have
Yeah.
that with my uncle too. Like when I reached the age he was when he passed, I was like, okay, I didn't make as many, bad decisions. Like, of course, there were reasons behind a lot of those decisions. And then like,
Yeah.
I often think like when my mom was my age now, 33, I was 12.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
if I like they had kids and like 9/11 was happening. Like I'm like, how would I have handled having a fucking child and then the person I'm married to is deploying, like,
Yeah.
so it's weird comparisons. Yours obviously is way more, intimate to you and everything.
With the update, kind of less sad news thought. When for me, like I think about my mom, like when technically she was my age, I think I was 5, like 4 or 5 years old. So like obviously way different time. She was like a year away from getting divorced to my dad.
Yeah.
And then but they also did they waited a while especially by the standards back then, they waited a while. But yeah, I can't even imagine. I think 35 is if you want, I guess it's more of what do you think of in value? Is it being able to go out and still do a bunch of things? Or is it like still do some things, but like have a really good perspective on those things? Because I think at 35, like we still obviously have enough like mobility to us to go
Yeah.
out and venture and do things. But like in our 40s, like this is kind of in my mind now where like I gotta start working out more. Is that I need to like get back into working shape so that like I can maintain that for my old age.
Same.
And still be able to do fun things. So when I do get to 40, it's not this option I'm considering right now.
Yeah.
Talking about it.
Yeah. And I, on I don't want to say somber because it's not somber, but it's like, what's like a word for happy, sad?
Oh,
Melancholy?
I don't. Yeah, I guess melancholy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
my thing with you getting older, like I've mentioned it before, like seeing people that were my age when I was a kid in my family, they look way run down at 35 and 40. Like my family does not age well, excluding I guess my dad's side, like both dads. Like but like
Mexican lineage.
yeah, but I'm like I want to work out and be healthy enough. Originally, it was, wanted kids when I was like 15. Like, didn't want kids at 15, but like wanted that. Like,
Eventually,
yeah. And now it's like, I want to be that cool uncle, like, but looking back at my cool uncles, it was like, they were kind of doing drugs.
Yeah,
like, like I want to be like, like healthy enough to where like if we do a not a boys trip but a fucking family trip, like we could fucking throw the kids around, go to the fucking pool, and like yeah, I always loved the fucking cannonball things that the adults would do.
Yes.
Like we could fucking throw them around, like. But I could not picture some of my uncles at 40 doing that. I couldn't picture them at 30 doing that. Like.
Well, I guess like for me, like in a way, like I've always known that like I'm pretty lucky and that I must have a decent metabolism because I still look like I'm in good shape and people say like I look like I work out and I don't. So like I'm definitely I'm more lazy because I know I technically don't have to work out to keep looking like this. Again, also at work, I still move things and I do little things here now and there, but like I really do need to get back to like getting into shape before this whole like lucky nice thing dies and I have to like learn it then.
Yeah. And I'm telling you I do the same thing, dude, where it's like I'll gain a bunch of weight and then lose it because I know I can. It's getting harder. It's getting harder.
Yeah. Well, I'm slowly getting a little bit bigger.
It's getting harder.
Like, I'm getting old and getting fat. I got bigger jeans for work jeans. Having to the jeans that I want to fit in are the ones I don't like wearing.
Got to get the elastic band. Like,
well, the work jeans is specific that I can't. That are too tight.
Yeah.
The first pair I got were too tight, and the second two pair that I ordered, they were a little bigger, are great. And I was like, damn. So, got the other two in those other size still. So, but we'll see. That said, I should probably go start making dinner. But
I gotta do the same meal prep for the week. But I think 35 is going to be dope for us. 40 is going to be doper. 50 is going to be 50 is going to kind of suck. 55, sword packed. It's going to be awesome. 60,
we got this.
60 is going to be 9 more years, and then it'll be awesome.
Sword packed.
Yeah, we already have them.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm with you there. I think. Outside of what I've talked about today with my mom and stuff, like 35 could be really interesting in positive or negative ways. So I'm kind of in this like, we'll see how this goes. I'm assuming it's going to be more positive. I like to hope, but I don't know. We'll get back to you on this episode. We'll put a tag on it for 5 years from now. It's like, hey, we were wrong.
No, we
40
won't.
was not. We will.
But it would be funny
you
if
guys.
we come back and like we're 40, just like, yeah, no, it sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. We love you guys. Be nice to those that deserve it.
And fight those that don't.
Fuck ice.
Fuck
Bye,
ice. I can't cover my camera.